Hello, my third graders. We are working on a super fun project, one of my favorite ones that we typically do this week. We're going to do it a little more simplified version of it, but we are doing our Day of the Dead sugar skulls that you may have seen up before. I'm going to give you a brief history of the Day of the Dead really quick. The Day of the Dead, El Dia de los Muertos, is one of Mexico's most important holidays. It actually spans 3 days from October 31st to November 2nd and is a time to remember loved ones now gone. The people dance, sing, and share memories of their loved ones, welcoming their spirits who are thought to return briefly to take part in the celebration. Okay, I love the beauty of Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. It is not a spooky, scary skeleton that we think of here in the United States a lot of the time. It is a celebration of your loved ones who have passed on. So it's not a scary thing. It's not sinister. It is a celebration. And these are people that you know and love. So these sugar skulls have kind of become very popular, but this is a long running, beautiful tradition. And I love them for their symmetry and the colors, and the designs and patterns. I'm going to show you a simplified version, of how to make your sugar skull. All right, so you just need a piece of paper. And we are going to start with simple lines to make our skulls. Now look at these skulls. We just see that shape right there for the head, keeping that brain nice and safe. It's like your helmet, a little made helmet for your brain right there. And then a lot of people think these are ears. These are not ears. These are the cheekbones. These are the cheekbones. These are more exaggerated cheekbones here. And then the chin coming down. And this is more of a sharper chin here, and softer cheekbones. So the point I'm trying to make here is whatever you make, it's going to be great. All right. It's going to be awesome. So we're doing just a rainbow half circle right here up at the top. There we go. Boom. You know, Mrs.Michie thinks bigger is better, so go for it. Then the bump of the cheekbone. Okay, not an ear. And then it comes down and it gets narrower at the chin. And then you just kind of copy that on the other side. All right, that's very simple. And then you can even make the neck bone coming down here. And that's just these discs, these flattened ovals, stacking where your neck would be. Okay, now we're gonna make 2 big circles for eye sockets right there in the middle. All right, there we go. If you notice on both of these, they have an upside down heart. On these sugar skulls, some have just 2 teardrops, or they have the hearts. You can do whatever you want. Upside down heart is very simple, but I'm gonna go into 2 teardrops for your nostrils. All right, the smile, not a scary smile. They're not trying to spook you. They are happy, it's a celebration. So you can just make that smile line. We're not making anything spooky. And then this is how I make my mouth. I make 1 line right there in the very middle. And then I'll add more lines. You can keep it simple like that. Some of you might think of Jack Skellington when you see that. You know who that is? Or you can actually make these into teeth by just rounding those lines. See that? Or you can just keep the straight lines. It's up to you. Variety is great. All right, there we go. Okay, now it's time to have fun and add color. Remember, keep it symmetrical. What you do on this eye, you've got to do on this eye. Notice A lot of them are kind of like a flower shape or dots around the eyes. I'm going to continue that. I like that flower shape. I'm going to do just that around the eyes. Bump, 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 like a flower. Now, if you were a class, we have all these little sparkles and spangles you can add to your beautiful sugar skull. So you can do whatever you want at home. Maybe if we get back to class, we'll still do this, even though it's out of season. It's one of my favorites. Maybe color that in. If you wanted to make some kind of design or pattern up at the top, there's swirls. There's lots of swirls, but if you make that swirl over there, you've got to make it over here, okay? Lots of designs on the cheeks. There's designs everywhere. Dots are very popular. Maybe add more dots around the eyes. Dots around the teeth. That's a simple, fun addition. You can do it however you want. Add some more color, put your favorite colors. Or if you are thinking of a loved one who has passed on, maybe think of their favorite colors if you happen to know. Again, designs on the cheeks. I'm just gonna make some little cute like flowers right there. But if I do it there, then I'm gonna make it symmetrical over here. Okay, now here's the thing. They also a lot of times have ribbons, bows in the hair. I've seen gentlemen make little top hats for gentlemen, so cute. Bow ties, I've even seen mustaches, which really would never ever happen, but it's kind of cute on these. But flowers, the marigolds are plentiful down in Mexico this time of year, and they use those everywhere. And if you remember our Georgia O'Keeffe, you kind of just start small, a bumpy spiral, and grow it and build it. And that will make you a beautiful marigold. Now this is something that doesn't have to be symmetrical. You can add lots of flowers, the bumpy spiral that gets bigger and bigger, because these are flowers that you're decorating the sugar skull with. You can put on some leaves if you want. You can have more. You've probably seen like the headbands and stuff with those beautiful flower headbands. Also, sometimes you've maybe seen ribbons. So the ribbons might be coming off of that headband. It's going to go behind that cheekbone. There's a ribbon. You could have a couple of different ribbon colors, maybe varying lengths. Okay, you'd want to color it in, make it beautiful, have fun. Granted, in class, we put it on these huge black pieces of paper, really fill it in, put these beautiful details on with the white on the edge, add our spangles. Just have fun, create whatever you want. Google Day of the Dead sugar skulls if you want some ideas, or just pause my video. Enjoy, have fun. Send me any of your beautiful art.